Yo, people, and we're back with another video. And today, there's a bit of breaking news. I won't lie to you, this breaking news has me absolutely gassed. Yeah, I'm here for it. The transfer window ain't open yet, but I am here for all of the news. Yeah, so look, breaking, and this is from Florian Plettenberg. Yeah, a Sky Sports reporter in Germany. Yeah. Breaking. Understand Arsenal are now seriously considering a transfer for Rodrygo. Come on. Talks have begun behind the scenes. Yeah, we're talking to them. We're talking to him. The 24-year-old is a potential departure candidate at Real Madrid. We all know this. Everybody's been kind of linked through reports. You've had Chelsea linked, Liverpool linked, Arsenal linked. Everyone's kind of there or thereabouts. You know what I'm saying? It's difficult, but Arsenal are currently exploring all options for a possible transfer deal on. The deal is on, people. And we all know what that means. That means that we are looking to grab us a Rodrygo. And we all know Arsenal need to solve their left wing problem. You know, we have a striker problem and we definitely have a left wing problem. Those are our two biggest problems. And I mean, if we can bring like a proper world class level talent in both of those areas, we'll be good next season. We'll be so good. So, look, also just to add on to that, Give Me Sport has also reported this as well. You know, obviously this article is written by Will Lancaster. Don't really know who he is, but if you know him, big him up. Come on. Sky Sports, Arsenal working behind scenes to sign world-class superstar. Yeah. And like I just said, Arsenal transfer window is set to explode into action, according to Sky Sports journalist Florian Plettenberg, with the Gunners thought to be in talks with Real Madrid over a potential move for out-of-favour winger Rodrygo. It's mad to think that he is out of favour. Now, look, I think, and this is just me, kind of, you know, just kind of spooky one, yeah. I think Bert has seen the levels that Edwards and Liverpool are trying to hit, and he's gone, I'm not being outdone by nobody. Yeah, this is my league. Yeah, don't worry about it. The report by Plettenberg on X, formerly Twitter, states that Arsenal are now seriously considering a move for Rodrygo, with sporting director Andrea Berta aiming to bolster their ranks ahead of another Premier League title push. The report states that talks have begun behind the scenes between the two clubs, and the 24-year-old is a potential departure candidate at the Santiago Bernabeu. Although Sky journalist Plettenberg states that the deal is difficult, Arsenal are exploring all options for a potential move, and a deal is on for the world-class superstar. The report follows the news from Give Me Sport sources on Tuesday evening that Arsenal were keeping tabs on a move for the La Liga star, something that I feel may have given legs to this kind of deal as well, is that I've seen reports of apparently Real Madrid, they're looking at Nico Williams. Nico Williams has a release clause. By the way, Real Madrid, hey, however much you need to pay up front to, you get me, get Nico Williams, we'll give you that cash. And then the rest for Rodrygo, we'll do on installments. Hey, Berta, you get me, I don't work like that, but even I know. So if you need some help, you need some support, chat to me. Yeah. The Brazilian typically plays best off the left-hand side in attack, which is true. But with Vinicius Jr. shining in that role and Kylian Mbappe also being brought in over the summer, they have been two top-tier options for Carlo Ancelotti to decide upon. And with Arda Güler slowly integrating his way into the side as the club's first-choice right winger, it's left Rodrygo struggling to garner minutes. And look, I feel like one of the first things that Xabi Alonso will probably do at Real Madrid is rein in the egos. Like, We got too many egos. Having egos in a team is great. Too many, disarray. And I say it's well known. Like, people surmise quite a lot that Rodrygo's quite upset, annoyed at the fact that, like, the Mbappes, the Vinicius Juniors, the Bellinghams, they're like big profiles. They're boosted by the club, like media stuff, all of that in the limelight. And he's kind of in the shadows. Yeah. We know he's not feeling too good about that. So look, he hasn't featured in the last 4 games of La Liga campaign, which I think is a bit unfair because I do believe he picked up an injury, as his last start came in mid-April against Bilbao, with his previous league goal coming in a routine 4-1 win over Canary outfit Las Palmas in early January. It is a bit scary he hasn't scored a goal since January, but hey, I employ Martinelli at left wing, so definitely not worried about that. An upgrade is needed on Martinelli and Trossard. Defo and Mikel Arteta would be hard placed to find a better available target than the 33-time Brazil cap on the market, and a deal could be done in the coming months. This is what Arsenal and Arteta refer to as a market opportunity. This is the market opportunity. There is no greater market opportunity than Rodrygo could be available, and Real Madrid are interested in other wingers. And look, with Xabi Alonso coming in, Xabi Alonso might just go, hey, look, the way that I want to play football, I don't think I really need a Rodrygo out on the right. You know what I mean? Like, because I swear, like, well, whether he will do it at Real Madrid, I don't know. But he plays with wing backs, which means he doesn't play with wingers. Do you get what I'm saying? And although we know that Rodrygo can play more centrally, Real Madrid have a lot of players that play centrally. And then now, if you're bringing people in centrally, you'd think there's only so many positions. So if I'm correct, let's just say 3-4-3. You get 3-4-3, so there'll be two CMs. Let's just say Camavinga and Modric, or they'll probably get someone else, or a Tchouameni's still there. That RAM is looking like it could. Do you know what? It could actually be Bellingham in the 8 with Camavinga, and then it could be something like Vinicius Junior, LAM, and then Arda Güler, RA. You know what I mean? Or maybe we buy Rodrygo. Real Madrid now have the funds to go get like a Wirtz. Do you know what I'm saying? I therefore feel like it's plausible that Rodrygo could leave this summer. Now, the only thing that we need to make sure is that he's leaving for us. Yeah, not for Chelsea, not for Liverpool. He's leaving for us. Yeah, Barcelona won't want him. Well, it's not Barcelona won't want him. They got Yamal. Yeah, Bayern won't want him. They got Elise. The Italian teams, forget about it. Yeah, they ain't got peas like that. They're not buying him for how much they'll want. Our only threat is Saudi. I don't think he'll want to go Saudi at this age. Well, the UAE, that region, and other Premier League teams. Liverpool, they're focused. Wirtz and a striker. That's what they're positioning themselves around at the moment, so it seems. And then Chelsea, well, how's about you focus on getting Champions League football first, innit? Because you might not even get it. Do you get what I'm saying? Even if Manchester United do get Champions League football, I doubt they'll go for him. System-wise, I don't know if they'll do it. Hey, you never know, but from what it seems like, they want Cherky. They want the lap. They're throwing their hat in for Gyökeres. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't think you get me? Now, Newcastle, I don't think they're going to explore that deal. And then let's just say Nottingham Forest get Champions League. He's not going Forest, no disrespect. Aston Villa, again, I doubt that Aston Villa would even make the move for him. And even if they did, I don't think that he would go there. Truth be told, with all of their kind of financial restraints, I doubt they could even finance that deal. So really and truly, the only people that I'm kind of looking at is Chelsea. If you get Champions League, and Liverpool, but Liverpool, your focus is elsewhere at the moment. So yeah, I mean, I'd love Rodrigo. I'd For me, Rodrigo is the perfect left winger. The only other person that's like high up on my list is Rafinha. But yeah, people, let me know what you think about this bit of news. Let me know what you think about Rodrigo potentially coming to Arsenal. Comments below. That's what they're for. And yeah, I think yeah, I think that's what I want to say. That's what I got to say. Uh, Thoughts?